If you grew up in the 70s, maybe even the early 80s, I bet you remember Mr. Microphone. And we're going to look at the company that made it and some of the other stupid stuff they made. Okay guys, doing something out of the box today. We're not really talking about toys. Well, I guess, would you count Mr. Microphone as a toy? Excuse me, would you count Mr. Microphone as a toy? Now, I bought this Mr. Microphone off eBay. At least that's what they told me it was, but now that I look at it, I don't think it is, because Mr. Microphone had a big styrofoam Nerf ball on top of it. But many of you may be saying, what is Mr. Microphone? Well, it was It was a microphone that you turned on, got the nearest radio you could find, and guess what? You could broadcast yourself over the radio. You were your own DJ. You could have a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Now, this company has made a lot of those info commercial stuff that's seen on TV stuff. They've done some wacky stuff, more than just the Mr. Microphone. And we're going to take a look at some of the products that they made, and then we're going to talk about Mr. Microphone. Now, with Mr. Microphone, if you lived in a close neighborhood, the chances are the people across the street, if they had their radio right on the right dial, you could start singing into the mic, and they'll be like, I didn't know Junkman was a famous singer. He's on the radio. Love, love, keep us together. Think of me, babe, whenever some sweet talking girl comes around singing a song. Don't mess around, you just gotta be strong. Just stop, cause I really love you. Stop, I'll be thinking about you. Stop, look in my heart and let's keep a love going. You belong to me. You belong to me, baby. Yeah, Mr. Microphone. But let's look at some of the other stupid stuff they made before we get back to Mr. Microphone, and before I show you a commercial of a dad that loves his family so much. He bought something for the car. Let's dig into this. How about this right here, the ice cream maker? Move over, Bespin guy. This is the real ice cream maker. I know that's not it's a machine. That's not really wacky. So you want to see something. Oh, before I get right, the YouTube algorithm likes when I mention some stuff. They know where to send it. So let's just get this out of the way. Star Wars, Kenner, toys, 70s, 80s, Pac-Man. There we go. Now the algorithm will show this video to you. And how about this? Oh, the rhinestone and stud maker. Stud maker. Every girlfriend I know had a stud maker because they had me. Yeah. Move over the Bedazzler. Move over Sylvester Stallone and Dolly Parton. You know why? You know why? Because we got a stud maker in the house. That's right, a stud maker. Check this out right here. The bottle jar cutter. The bottle jar cutter. Because you don't know. So I don't know about you. Sometime at a party, you just need to cut a jar or cut a glass. I don't know why. Whoa! We had broken up just a few hours before. Now staring at the bodies and they're on the dance across the floor. And then the band shows the tempo and the music gets down. It's the same old song, the same old sound. They just don't write them like that anymore. They just don't write them like that anymore. How about this right here? Yep, a record player. A vacuum record player. You ever want to vacuum your records? I know I did. In the 70s, we couldn't wait to get home, get our records out and vacuum them. Well, now you could with this little gadget right here. A vacuum cleaner for you. Dang vinyl records. Let's take a look at the commercial.
Introducing the amazing record vacuum by Ronco, the new stereo accessory that protects all your records. Simply insert your record into the record vacuum, turn it on, and your record rotates automatically, sweeping and vacuuming your records instantly, loosening deep damaging microdust particles, 33 1/3, 45, 78s. Any size fits.
It makes a great Christmas gift, and it's only $10.88.
Available at Walgreen, Woolworth Wilco, Montgomery Ward, Osco, Turnstile, Venture, Goldblatt's.
Can you believe it? That's a real thing. They really made that crap. And how about this? Flower loom. I don't know what a flower room is, but this thing screams the 70s. Oh, doesn't it? You know it does. How about this right here? pocket fisherman, because you never know when you're out somewhere, you just need to go fishing. You got your lure in your one pocket, you got your fishing tackle in one pocket, and you got your fishing pole in another pocket. You're ready to go fishing, because you never know. You never know when you got to go fishing, and now you do with a pocket fisherman. Now you know when you're going to go fishing. You're going to go fishing every time. And how about this? Hook it to your garden hose and it sprays detergent. Well, I guess if you got a little kid that won't take a bath and he's all dirty, you put him outside and squirt him with a water hose. And then you have wax. I don't know what you want to squirt. I don't know why you want wax, but there you go. Fertilizer, weed killer. Whew. I bet Willie Nelson, Snoop Dogg's not gonna like that. And something that kills insects. Crazy, right? It looks crazy to me, baby. Get in there and look in your eye. And I'm starting to worry. I ain't ready for no family ties. Nobody's gonna hurry me. Baby, don't get hooked on me. I said, baby, don't you get hooked on me. 'Cause I'll just use you, then I'll set you free. Baby, don't get hooked on me. Girl, you are a woman blue. How about this right here? The smokeless ashtray. You're a smoker? You don't want to smoke all around your family. You want to have the smokeless ashtray. Now, this is where I told you about a dad that really loves his family. He loves his family so much, he's not going to quit smoking. This is the 70s. That's crazy. What's he going to do? And he's going to take his family on a car trip with a smokeless ashtray. That way he can puff his cigarettes and not blow smoke in his kids, and his wife won't get secondhand smoke. Sure, he's going to die of lung cancer by the time he's 55, but the kids aren't because he's got the smokeless ashtray. He can hook it to the dashboard of his car. He can hook it on his boat. He can do all kinds of things. In fact, let's take a look at the commercial.
I'm not inconsiderate. I know my cigarette or cigar smoke irritates my family, and it smells bad, too.
That's why I went out and bought Ronco's portable smokeless ashtray.
It filters out irritating smoke, allowing my family to breathe cleaner, fresher smelling air.
Velcro fastener secures the portable smokeless ashtray to prevent it from moving.
This Christmas, show you really care. Give smokeless ashtrays by Ronco. They make fabulous Christmas gifts.
Available at these fine stores.
The smokeless ashtray. Now that's a dad that loves his family. How about this? Yeah, they even made records. A whole hit album. Look at what you could get on here. The Bay City Rollers? Crazy. Charlie Daniels Band? The Devil's Gonna Go Down to Georgia Tonight. Oh, William Bell? I don't know who that is either. The Orlandos? Barry Manilow? Wild Cherry? That's some good music. Good music. If it has any Jim Croce on it. Now Leroy was a gambler. And he liked his fancy clothes. He liked to wear diamond rings in front of everyone's nose. Bad Leroy Brown. The baddest man in the whole damn town. Badder than old King Kong. And he's even meaner than a junkyard dog. Well, Friday but a week ago. Let's move on here to, how about this one right here? More rhinestone stud maker in a different box. It looks like a piece of plastic crap. And this is seen on TV. Seen on 70's TV. And then we have the button or two. This is where you can put buttons on stuff. You lose a button on your shirt? Don't worry, you got the button there too. The button there too. Just, I don't know how it works. I don't know what it is. It looks god awful stupid, but you could get it back in the 70s by the same company that made Mr. Microphone. And how about this? The cookie machine. That sounds good to me. I want a machine that'll make me cookies. I ain't got time for your grandma cookies. I got time to make my own cookies with a cookie machine. I tell you who else likes cookies. Brandy. Brandy, you a fine girl. What a good wife you'll be. But my life, my lover, my lady is the sea. Is the sea. Is the sea. What? Then we have glass frosting. Yeah, you can frost your glasses. What kind of party do they have in the 70s? You either cutting glass, cutting jars, or making your glass all foggy. I don't understand who would want this. Well, how about this? An auto cup. Yeah, you fill this up, put it in the cup holder of the car. I know this thing is standard now. I was like, who don't know about this? But this was sitting neat. This was crazy back then. You're like, what? I can have a drink on the go? Yeah. You remember those little plastic ones you hook to the window? You remember those? You remember those cup holders, little plastic ones you hook on the window on the side of the car door? You remember that? Somebody remember that? Please, somebody remember that. I remember it. I used to hang it right there, and I'd say, Beth, I hear you calling, but I can't come home right now, 'cause me and the boys are playing, and we just can't find the sound. Just a few more hours, and I'll be right home to you. I think I hear them calling. Oh, Beth, what can I do? Oh! How about this? Speed turfing kit. I don't know what. I thought this thing was a carrot, and it was cutting up a carrot. So I looked at it. Some kind of, I don't know, making some kind of table with a cloth on it. Some of you out there probably know what this is. Some of you probably know. You don't have to let me know in the comments below. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And here's a newer item they were still making. And you seen that guy on the info commercial. He made all this crap. Pasta master. You can get your pasta. Yeah, it sounds god awful. Check this one out right here. Miracle broom. You ever spill your cigarettes on the grass at a party? Well, now you got a miracle broom. You look at that. You can pick up those ashes with miracle broom. How about this right here? You want to seal a bag? Now you can seal a Ziploc bag. You just have Ziploc. You just zip up. Here's what, if you want to seal it, you can have this old fancy machine. But we're not here to talk about a fancy machine that seals up your bags. We're talking about Mr. Microphone. So I've wasted a lot of your time, and now it's time to finally look at Mr. Microphone. There it is. And for this thing being so popular and a staple of the 70s, I couldn't find many pictures of it. I didn't see any on eBay. Couldn't believe it. Here it is, as seen on TV, Mr. Microphone. And you ready? You ready for one of the corniest commercials you've ever seen? Well, it's time we look at a commercial to Mr. Microphone.
Hey, this Christmas party is getting a little too quiet. I think it's time we liven it up with my favorite Christmas gift, Mr. Microphone.
Hey, what's that?
Well, you set the dial on your FM radio and testing.
Hey, I'm on the radio.
These kids are having a fabulous time with Mr. Microphone, the cordless microphone that actually puts your voice on the radio. There are no attaching wires, so you're free to move around. Broadcast over any FM car radio.
Hey, good looking. We'll be back to pick you up later.
You can broadcast in mono or with two or more radios in stereo.
Professional entertainers use Mr. Microphone for rehearsing. And you can too. It's practical and great fun for the whole family. And for only $12.88, they really make great Christmas gifts.
The perfect Christmas gift at Walgreens, Woolworth, Wilco, Osco, Venture, Weebolts, Montgomery Ward.
See, Mr. Microphone, I told you it had a big Nerf ball on it, a big Nerf ball from the 70s. Now, this thing was so popular, even SCTV made fun of it. They didn't have a Mr. Microphone, they had a Mr. Boom Mic. I'm not going to show you the whole video. I don't want to get pulled down for copyright or anything, but here's a clip of it. You can go to YouTube and just type SCTV, Mr. Microphone, and it'll come up. Check it out.
Gosh, this party's boring.
You're telling me.
Duncan, do something.
Sure. Hey, everybody, let's liven things up with one of my favorite party toys. Mr. Boom Microphone!
Yes, it's the revolutionary Mr. Boom Microphone. Just hook it up to your transistor radio and you're not going to believe your ears.
Man, I just saw the great Eugene Levy. Okay, before you tell me in the comments, Eugene Levy wasn't in that clip. I watched the full version, so I saw Eugene Levy. He's in the full thing. So I just wanted to say that for you. Get in the comments. Oh, Junkman, just Joe Flaherty. Oh, now they still apparently made this thing, or they made it. I mean, they were making. Look at this. Here's the newer box here. Mr. Microphone, still using the same name, Mr. Microphone. So if you really want it, look, it's got a bunch of gadgets and fancy now. I don't know, but they still make it, believe it or not. I can't really believe it. Did you have a Mr. Microphone? I knew a girl named Kelly. She lived next door, and she would open her windows, and she would sing Christian music loud as she could in her Mr. Microphone. I don't think she knew everybody in the neighborhood could hear her. Or maybe she did. Maybe she was hoping one of us would be a talent scout. I'm not really sure. I know one thing. Baby, have you ever wondered whatever happened to me?
Well, I'm living on the air in Cincinnati, WKRP. Kinda got tired of packing and unpacking. Town to town, up and down the dial. Maybe you and me were never meant to be, but maybe you can just think of me once in a while.
'Cause I'm at WKRP in Cincinnati.
Hey, Junkman channel popping though.
Thank you, sir, for that unsolicited testimony.